working my...
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with the pass. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Dak now from the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, ball at the 36. Play action, Prescott. Rolling out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's second down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again, Prescott. Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's a BYO deal. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Prescott here from the gun. Has it in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It's not made by Donovan Ezeraku.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another give here to Jeanty. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Smith. That's to the rookie at TCU. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Jeanty from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Smith. And man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the gun, here's Smith. This one finds Thornton. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll toss it. Jeanty. Has some space inside the 15. He leaps it in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yeah, but if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Dak throwing again. Dump off caught by his back. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Blue gets the handoff. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. He will be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Caught by his back. This play goes for 36. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent. It's just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different. Built for the moon.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Cowboys with a 2nd and 7. A 3rd down run with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. Then we're going to 53.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, kill!
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We got 2nd and 11.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But you come away with 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, yes, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girl's a whole.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Pocket isn't holding on. They're able to drop him. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
13 X.
Smith. Can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. It is caught left side. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, Prescott escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did.
Raiders get there and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Willie Cooker with the tackle.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Smith on 3rd and short. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st down, Genty. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2-yard gain. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
This is Genty on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Now Smith. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
Taken. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Up the middle. Blue. And he'll take this ahead for 7th. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. The give. It's Blue. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, kill! Switch gears. Hey, 47.
Prescott on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 31. This is complete to Ferguson on left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this one does not go far.
just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just...
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Run line. Along the line. Get ready to get set up. We're good. So what's up?
Shotgun snap to Smith. Now call going against the offense. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Starts his return from the 23. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 34, Jaden Luke.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. On the move, headed right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down. To throw is Prescott. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Motioning the tight end now. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're set up at the 35 now. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Prescott, first and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
This one finds Thornton. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. It's nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he takes this one back for the pick six.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts at the 9. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's first and 10. Here's Genty running right. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Back to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
There we go, Sonoma. We got to set. There we go.
This is Genty. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. Still has room inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. McCaffrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Smith. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
That's complete to Bowers outright. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
They're going to pass it here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yeah! There we go!
Off the play fake. Hits Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a big play on the ground. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.